You had a bad day. Oh, I'm recording. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my thoughts on movies and stuff. Today's video is on Gummo, as requested by a viewer. Gummo is a 1997 experimental drama film written and directed by Harmony Korine. The film is set, but was not filmed in, Xenia, Ohio, a Midwestern American town that was previously hit by a devastating tornado. Xenia's in the Midwest, that's why everybody looks like Machine Gun Kelly. This movie is not what I expected. I mean, I remember doing a Google search beforehand, and I already thought that this movie was going to be quite a bit to stomach. And honestly, there's a lot going for the movie, and a lot going against it. It's crass, it's ugly, it's hard to watch, and it arguably has nothing new to say if you watch movies as closely as we do here at the Neto Bros. But if you can stomach its grotesque outer shell, then Gummo might have some pearls of wisdom for you waiting inside. But before we get into that, why don't you go ahead and hit that big red button? Yeah, that's right, go on and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified about every time we upload, and hit that like button while you're at it. Subscribing really helps the channel out, so we really appreciate it. And it helps you, as a return viewer, know when we've uploaded something new. And when you're done with that, you can go ahead and visit our Patreon as well. Patrons get early access, behind the scenes content, and so many other nice things. So go on there and pay us a visit. All done? Great. On with the show. I'm gonna say it. Oh God, no. We have to do it. No, we don't. We really don't. We kind of do though. Jeez, okay, fine. Do it. Gummo. Disgusting! Definitely hard to watch. Noah, get the boat! I mean, I almost looked away. Get the eye bleach! Okay, you actually have to say something at this point. All I have is problems. I mean, like, right off the bat. Why were those kids swearing like that? I wish I could answer you. And then I swear we watched Solomon and TUMBLR roll down the road on their bicycles for like 5 minutes, I swear to God. Yeah, it was pretty long. It helped set the scene though. Helped give the view that these two are some sort of inseparable duo. I will admit that it did drag though. And then, what about Dot and Darby? What were they doing? I think they were waxing their nipples. With duct tape? I don't know. I don't make the ghetto American white people rules, man. I'm just as confused as you were. I don't know if they were waxing or if they were trying to make their nipples perky. I don't know. And I'm not even sure if I'm comfortable talking about it. And I don't understand, so many times in this movie, it's like, why do they insist on killing cats? Did you blink? I looked away many times, sir. Solomon and TUMBLR would kill the cats and then take them to a butcher who was then selling the meat to a Chinese restaurant. Bloody hell. Hey man, at least we didn't write it. And what, pray tell, would they use the money on? Sniffing glue and pineapple milkshakes. What the hell is a pineapple milkshake? A pineapple? That doesn't sound healthy or delicious. America in a nutshell. Dude, what did I just watch? You essentially watched anti-maskers as kids. I called it Mullets, the movie. I feel like this movie is just a Pandora's box of all things terrible. Theft, breaking and entering, the frivolous murder of stray animals. Don't forget prostitution. That evil man! He was prostituting his sister. She was just a kid. She had Down syndrome. Hustler mentality. What? That doesn't mean what he did was right. I thought he was a D-Gen too. Relax. I wanted to rage quit this movie. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't. We went all the way to the bay. Might as well. And you didn't see any good parts? They were killing cats, mate. What good parts? Hey man, I get it. There's a lot of shock value in there, but that doesn't mean that it's all bad. Why do all the people look like they're living as hoarders? They all survived a tornado. What's your excuse? Ow. Mean. In fact, why are you defending them so hard? They're still people, man. Try and think about that for a second. People. They were wrestling a chair for entertainment. A chair. Why must Americans be so degenerate? I will admit, that was weird. I swear to God, these people were doing Argyle meth. They couldn't afford Argyle meth. That's why they were sniffing glue. Bro, Yeah, I can't believe they turned off that old lady's life support, man. Yeah, she was a vegetable. Yeah, she was comatose. But I can't believe they killed that lady. Yeah, even I can't defend that. It's just truly messed up, bro. But no, seriously, not all of it was shock and horror. Please, do enlighten us. Well, let's take that scene where the dude was selling his sister. With Down syndrome. Yes, you made that very clear. I'm just saying. Well, remember the following part? We see young Solomon having a real tender moment with her. In fact, it's probably the only time either one of them actually gets to be children. Yeah. That was kind of sweet. It's the only time they got to be themselves, unaffected by the problems that come with surviving a natural disaster, or the people around them, or the environment. Honestly, the sad part is that Solomon had to pay for that. And that's not even the only scene. Let's take, for example, all the times we saw Dot and Darby playing with their little sister. Yeah, they did look like they were having fun. I mean, until that pedophile rolled up and then tried to have his way with Darby. And that's, I think, the whole movie summarized in one scene. People will only see them as these cat-killing, inbred-looking degenerates who are only good for being abused. In fact, that's kind of how you see them, isn't that right? Well, I wouldn't say trash. Don't back out now. You said what you said. And most people who failed to see the beauty under the muck all said the same thing. But what you all failed to realize is that this is the reality of people who have survived a natural disaster and a system that doesn't care for them. I guess I hadn't thought about that yet. And even though their lives can be compared to a literal dumpster, they go on living despite it all. Solomon's mom will throw on her late husband's tap shoes and spend quality time with him. You know what? She'll feed him spaghetti while he's in the bath. And she'll clean his hair and show some real affection. That scene was both disgusting and cute at the same time. Like, did you see the color of that water? Was he just that dirty, or is that the quality of their running water? I'm worried. Like, should we be sending international aid? Both are equally disturbing, especially considering the fact that that chocolate bar he wanted to eat fell into the water and he still ate it. But Gummo was smart like that. And the characters are real, and maybe that's what makes us want to look away so bad. And since they're perfectly fine with living in squalor, purely content, showing no sign of trying to change anything, maybe you're the real dummy. You who can look and not be able to just enjoy what they enjoy and have to pass judgment. Maybe we're the ones who are crazy. Maybe we're the ones who are wrong. Nah, of course not. Nah, I don't think so. Come on, who are you kidding? Nah, of course not. Nah. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Was Gummo the cult classic it's raved to be? Or is it just a bunch of disgusting images strung together that you guys made me watch as a prank? As I said, there's a lot going for it and a lot going against it. Completely knocked my expectations out of the water, which is already saying something considering the fact that I was already expecting something deplorable. I mean, at one point I wanted to just stop. I wrote in my notes, can I just stop? Is it okay if I just review the first 34 minutes? Because that movie was a lot, man. Y'all put me through the ringer with that one. And I mean, I have quite a few questions that I'm probably never gonna get answers to. I really wanted to address the vertically challenged black guy. So many questions, so little answers. And how did Dot and Darby manage to print out lost cat flyers when I hadn't even seen like a Kinko's or anything there? Kinko's don't look like it go down there. And this might be the first film I've seen where they didn't expressly say no animals were harmed in the making of this film. And to my knowledge, no animals were harmed. But they didn't say that. But all that aside, I really have to say, Harmony Korine really knows what he's doing. He's gone on to do some serious projects with some star-studded casts. And I mean, he's even co-written an anime movie. Neat. And through his movies like Kids and Spring Breakers, we see just how well Harmony can paint a picture of what it means to be neglected. Gummo is a blinding look into the lives of people who have no adult supervision, no government aid, or even divine intervention. People ultimately neglected. I can definitely see why people would hold the movie as something iconic, even if I don't necessarily agree with that statement. It does give a voice to a people who are otherwise silent or don't have a voice. Maybe until Trump was in power. And you can correct me on that if I'm wrong in the comments, but giving a voice to people who are otherwise unheard, some pretty powerful stuff. Also, Chloe Sevigny's in this, and she's an award-winning actress. If nothing else, watch this movie and see if you can spot her. Keep in mind though, you'll have to be able to stomach a lot of cat genocide. Otherwise, I actually wouldn't recommend this movie to you. No, seriously, don't watch this. Especially to the viewer who suggested that I review this movie, 100% don't watch it. But that's all from me, guys. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you absolutely detested it, give it an even bigger thumbs up. Like I said earlier, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And don't forget to visit our Patreon and let us hold $1. Not entirely sure, but the next video might be on the devil all the time. Until then, see you later.